Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are almost done with this ship, so I'm gonna try and get pretty much everything done in this one video. We're gonna start off by adding a bunch of dials and things into this room next to the engine, and that is gonna be the engine control room. That sounds like a good idea. We're then gonna add some deck details on the front and the rear, and then we're gonna have to work on something inside the bridge to make that look a little bit nicer too. So let's go ahead and get on with it, shall we? Alright, so we are already downstairs. Let's go ahead and grab this guy right here. We're gonna go ahead and cut it and then uncut it, if that makes sense. Drag that into here, and we're gonna shove that down here-ish. Yep, there we go. Gonna paste that one right there. Nice. We're then gonna go to this side, and we're gonna do the same thing. So grab this, cut it, uncut it, yes. Bring it to this side, turn it to the right, push it this way, drop it down. Is it 308? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Paste. Yeah, nice. All right, merge that with the wall, merge this with the wall. Fantastic. All right, so from there, we're going to start building in some, like, benches, sort of. There we go. So that is where it's controlled from. Very nice. I am going to go ahead and shove that onto there and this onto here. I do need to do that on both sides, actually, so I probably should. Yeah. All right, let's do that, then this. Delete that one and that one. Do this, and then these guys. Yeah, that's different. Hold on. There and there. Okay, right, we did it. So, now that we've got those in, those are engine controls right there. We're going to start doing everything else on both sides. So, delete this and delete this. We're going to have actual windows. Yes. All right, 3 by 3. And we're just going to go and shove that into there and into there. Yeah. We should then be able to get away with painting all the way around the outsides. There we go, lovely. And up there, and across here, across there. This one, and this one. Yes. So now we can actually see through into the engine room. That's cool. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is actually delete this guy and shove that onto there. And essentially, this is going to be the starter button for each. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, I didn't mean to do that. Where does this go to? Yep, there. Bosh. This is going to go to our key, and our key is going to go to here. Very nice. So that's our engine starter. That is awesome. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave it, I think, the way that it is. You know what, I'll paint this piece. All right, good. So we've got engine controls and engine dials and stuff here for this engine, and the same right here for that one. Cool. I think on the wall behind us, we're actually going to go ahead and introduce engine control room stuff. So all of this is actually going to be built in this green color. I'm going to shove a huge wall in here, yes, and we're going to go to breakers, and we're just going to start shoving loads of these in. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. We'll do another 3 right here. And then I think at the bottom, we're actually just going to go ahead and add some instrument panels that don't do anything. Yep, you heard me correctly. These guys are not going to do anything whatsoever. They're just going to look cool. If they do. Do they? They don't. And there we go. I've actually changed these so they look a little bit nicer, I suppose. And honestly, I think I'm fine with that. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and that seems okay. And on the outsides, we're actually just going to go ahead and replace it with this right here on this one as well, including that piece, this piece, and this piece. There we go. We're going to do the same thing over here because we can. So let's go ahead and paint all of this going downwards and all of this going upwards. There we go. I do think that looks a little bit nicer. Awesome. All right, on both sides of the room, we're actually going to go ahead and introduce this guy, which is going to be a 2 fire extinguisher setup, side by side, sort of. And we're also going to add firefighting equipment right here. There we go. That is going to be just in case there's a fire inside. We're also going to add a first aid kit in the center down here somewhere, like this. And we're going to add one of these guys going sideways. Beautiful. I think that works out, maybe. On both sides of this, I'm actually just going to go ahead and do a wall. There we go, and there we go. All right, cool. That's more than enough detail for this room, I think. I wouldn't mind changing the floor color, though, but it is probably just going to stay as is. This room seems a little bit too big for what we've got. How about we just add some seats? Yeah, that would make sense. A seat? Yes, just a normal seat is what I want, actually, one of these. So let's go ahead and just shove that in there like this on both sides. That seems fine. Good. Alright, something else that you guys actually came up with was some sort of like brig room, like a jail cell for the ship. It seems weird to have it next to where you actually go upstairs to the bridge, but as far as jail cells go, I don't really have much space for anything else. So we're just going to go ahead and shove this wall in here. Going to delete this guy. They are going to get a view of the outside, unfortunately. We're going to give them a bed. How many people would we fit in here, actually? Realistically, I guess they should have, like, seats instead of beds. So, seats along there, seats along here. If I need to, I can delete these bits. There we go. And I can shove that into there. And then we can get a door. And we can shove that into here as well. Yes. And so that we can see them, they're going to have a little window right here. There we go. Just so that we can see the guys. You know, it makes sense. They won't be able to escape through that, so that's fine. Alright, build this into here across the top. And I am going to paint around the edges just so that we can see inside. And so that it looks a little bit nicer. There we go. So we store all of the enemies inside of here. Yes, enemies. I said it. Alright, there we go. Seats. We're just going to go ahead and shove some of these in. One there, one there, one there, one there. One here, and these ones. There we go. So yeah, if we need to transport any passengers, they're going to go in here, in this little room. I am going to paint it slightly though, so these seats are going to be brown, and the back is going to be slightly brown too. Alright, same on this side, brown and brown. Okay, yes, that makes sense. Alright, good. A little bit of a brig. Brig. I think it's called a brig. I'm not actually entirely sure. Anyway, we're going to have a button right here, and although you can get to it from... Nah, you know, I'll put it here. We'll put it here just in case anyone wants to use this ship in, like, a roleplay situation. So the enemies can't just, you know, break out. This is going to be for door. Lock. This is brig. Alright, cool. Yep, we've labeled things. And that's awesome. Alright, our next step is to do a little bit of the interior up here. So let's go ahead and start by doing this. There we go, and there we go. I'm going to paint this a little bit too, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so this is what our bridge now looks like, and you can see I've gone with blue sort of around the bottom and then still white across the tops. All of the panels and stuff like that are all actually gonna be like brown. I don't know why I'm doing it brown, obviously this is more of a modern ship, but I want to, so there you go. We have a compass heading right there. I need to put the values in correctly. We have our speed right here and our fuel right there. We are going to get a radar station and a sonar station in here. I just don't really know where to put them right now. Maybe this one can move. Yeah, it probably should. Alright, so I've put it over here, and that's fine. And then obviously we've got this guy, which is the gunner, which can stay there, actually. And then over here we'll have a radar station, and maybe on this side we'll actually have the sonar station, because it's a little bit less important than the radar. At least for now, anyway. So let's go ahead and delete this real quick. Go ahead and shove this guy into there. We're then going to go ahead and paint this piece, and that's all good. We're then going to need to get the radar stuff. Okay, so the radar that we are going to be using is this. This is actually by Mr. Awake, I believe. So, yes, I'm going to go ahead and use this one for the big monitor, and we'll just get it sorted. Alright, so this is it. Let's go ahead and delete this guy, and this... Oh, wait, hang on. We need to keep... Whoa, I didn't bring the button with us, but it is just a button, I'm pretty sure. Or is it? What goes in here? No, I think it is. It is a button for the monitor. I'm almost certain anyway. So let's just go ahead and paste it, and then we'll separate it out to wherever we need it to be, and that'll be fine. Alright, I'm actually just going to go ahead and shove it here for the radar. I could use these ones, but I don't want to. We're going to try and use this guy. So let's just go ahead and shove that onto there like this, and we will build it backwards. Just like that, and that is fine. So merge this guy with this guy, and that's okay. We then need to delete these guys, delete this, and these guys as well. And then we can shove this somewhere hidden, and this inside somewhere. Alright, so it's all inside now. Let's go ahead and paste this, spawn this, there we go. And we're going to jump on board and just have a quick little look at what's going on in here. I still need lights in here, actually, but yeah, radar, there it is. Is it spinning? No. Maybe that button needs to actually go to the radar too. I think it actually probably does. So let's go down to there and attach that together as well. So where is the button? Where is the button we need? This one goes up to there and that activates it. All right, cool. I'm happy with that. So yeah, next thing is lights. We're going to shove one light right here on both sides, I believe. So do this. There we go. Both sides. And one light back here somewhere on both sides too. Let's do it. Lights. Yes. These ones, they're going to be white for now. Shove that there and shove it here as well. We're going to have to go up to the roof to figure out where they are in order to paint them. There we go. And I believe... Oh, hold on. Hold on 1 second. This isn't supposed to be that color. There we go. We are actually just going to go and shove a button right here for those lights. Yes. All right, that could go right there. Connect this up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, excellent. So now we can see, and now that we've actually added the button to the radar, let's go ahead and jump inside. There we go. Awesome. Yes, radar. There it is. So it actually picks out that one. That's amazing. And yeah, we're all good. That is really cool. Awesome. All right, this is kind of ugly, but there you go, sonar. So this is in here now, and I think that's fine. You can still see outside. You can still sort of see around it. I think that's okay. I am going to go ahead and do something along the lines of this back here. Maybe? Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I might just do it to there-ish. It's because of these. It's really annoying. Because obviously you can't paint really around a door bit. Because then it turns all the door this color. Maybe I could leave it like that. It probably doesn't look too bad actually in person, so we'll leave it. So yeah, I'm happy with what we've got so far. We've got radar, we've got sonar. We have our gun controls right here. We have our ballast controls on the back right here, and I think that's fine. It's not very detailed, but it is what it is. The next thing I want to do is actually go up to here, grab some of these guys, and I want to implement some. So we're just going to go ahead and delete these guys all the way across pretty much. Maybe except from the center, and I'm just going to go and shove them in. So 1, 2, and... Whoa, that was close. We'll just be able to fit 2, unfortunately. Alright, well that's alright. Just go ahead and paint this piece in. Go to the underside. Paint the roof back into what we need it to be. There we go. Make sure to go to the top, make sure it's the right color, and there we go. Cool. Alright, so I've actually added some down here as well, and to me that seems fine. We are going to... I guess it's infinite electricity anyway for now. It might actually be infinite electricity forever. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that seems fine on the back. We're then going to add some of these guys to the front, and that should make this bit look nicer too. Okay, so I've added some details around the front. This hatch isn't actually for anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere, so we're just going to go ahead and put it up to here somewhere. To this, because this is an on signal, and essentially that means it is locked. And that's it. That is actually going to be our boat. There is no anchor on this thing. I don't want there to be an anchor on this thing. If you guys want to change that and add an anchor, you are more than welcome to modify this ship in whatever way you see fit. Also, this door on the back doesn't go anywhere either. I was thinking maybe of adding a bit of a window right here, so let's just go ahead and do it. But essentially, this is the end of the build process for this ship. So, what are we going to do with it? Well, it's going to go straight into the workshop, and I think in the next video, we're actually going to go ahead and test this thing out. We're going to go ahead and try and, I guess, fight an enemy ship or something? I don't really know what to do with it. But yeah, I don't know. I actually really enjoyed the build process on this thing, and there might be some work in progress stuff go on after we've uploaded it, but for now, I think that's probably it. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of the build series. Let's have a quick little look around. We'll actually look through every single room, and I'll show you guys what we've got. But yes, this is probably going to be it. Okay, so starting off at the back, we have ourselves a little rib boat. If you want to deploy it, you press release. You then jump onto the boat. Alright, actually you don't. You do this. Whoa! There we go. To 0.1, pretty much, actually. So 0.1. Once you've done that, you can actually sit inside the seat and press 2, and that will deploy your boat. There you go. Awesome. In order to actually get it back on the boat, though, you should have pressed ballast out, or ballast in, actually, up there. so that the boat lowers down enough for you to drive back in. But yeah, that's fine, so it deploys. It works. This doesn't go anywhere, so we've locked it. Inside there you can actually see. If we go forwards, we have an equipment room on both this side and the opposite side of the ship. If we go inside this door, we've got obviously our area for eating. This is going to stay like this, which is different to the rest of them, just because, you know, I don't know, I feel like that should be like that. I mean, it shouldn't, but, you know, it should stay because we've made a mistake, and that's it. It's staying for so many episodes. In here, we've got a pretty basic kitchen. If we go forwards, we have a officer's room where they've got their own shower. Same on the other side, exactly the same, so they've got their own shower too. Right here, we've got the cannon mechanics, where you can actually see through to the autocannon drums. If we go forwards, we've obviously got the front deck and a locked door and a cannon. If we go downstairs from here, actually, this is a pantry. I might lock this door, actually. Probably should lock it, but that's fine. If we go downstairs, we obviously end up in this room where we have more lights. There we go. At the front, we've got some toilets that are locked. They have openings on the top. That's fine. We also have some showers. That should be a mirror, so I should probably fix that. And that one as well. And then more toilets. Inside these rooms, we have beds. So there's some beds, there's some beds. There you go. If we go backwards from there, we've accidentally got a blue wall. We can fix that. These are also bedrooms. Bedroom. This is the armory that you guys know of. Medroom in here. If we go backwards from there, we've got our engine control room, which is this. And if we go backwards from there, we've got our engines. Amazing. Also, if we go back upstairs and we make our way backwards, we have this, which is the Brig. If we want to lock the door, we just press that and you can't open it anymore. And that's pretty good. This is a pretty basic room, but that's fine. This is like a room where you'd have like talks. So the captain or someone would stand at the front and everyone would sit here and listen. You know, that makes sense. Let's go upstairs from there. This is, of course, the bridge. And we have things like sonar. If we turn the system on, there it is. Activate. There you go. Very nice. We've got the scale up and down and the range. There you go. That totally works. If we go right here, this is, of course, our cannon. So we can actually sit in this and we can shoot. Which is pretty awesome. And if we go to this side, we've got our radar. If we go down here, we've got rear ballast in and rear ballast out, just in case you want to fill or empty it. Of course, our boat is out, so you'd want to fill it. And then right here, we've got the engine. Not the engine, the helm, where we can control the ship. This is for each engine, though. So if you want to throttle up both engines, you can. If you only want to throttle up the right side, you can. And yeah, that's all good. Nice. The one thing that we are somewhat missing is the... Oh, hold on. Is the bow thrusters. We need a control for that somewhere. And yeah, we've got a winch only point here on the front. We have some machine guns mounted to the sides. This one right here and this one right here. There we go. If we run backwards from there, let's say we go through the bridge actually, and we go out here, you actually end up at this gun on the rear that you can also shoot. There you go. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this ship. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what you guys think. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.